everyone, and welcome to Dodl's Live. My name is Claudia, and if it is your first time joining us, we come on live Monday through Friday every day and show you guys tutorials about the Dodl's app. If you guys have any questions about what I'm doing, questions about how to use the app, please feel free to ask. We would love to answer those questions and help you guys out. If you do not have access to the app yet and you're thinking, hey, I can do that, I want to make an animation, just go to the link in our bio, fill out a couple questions, and then within less than 2 days, you will receive a link to get you all set up with the dodls program. So if you guys don't have any questions, let's get started. I was requested to do a Mickey Mouse animation by Nature Draws. So Nature Draws, if you're out there, please watch this tutorial. We made this just for you. We'd love for you to share this with your friends and let everyone know that Dodls cares about the things that you want to see. So I made Mickey, pretty simple, and I think I'm gonna have him do a cartwheel today, everyone. This is gonna be a challenge, so hang in there with me. And we've got the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in the background, a tree. Hello everyone, welcome for joining. Hi Nikki and Addie, thanks for watching. So we've got Mickey Mouse. Instead of making him walk or wave, we're just gonna have him do a cartwheel today. So first, you click on the character. We've got the drill feature up here in the left-hand corner. We've got the lightning bolts for animation that brings up this. We've got the pullback or tab or whatever you want to call it that pulls the item you clicked on away up in the corner, and then to bring it back you go here. And then down here, if you click these 3 dots in the lower right hand corner, we've got this menu down here. This is the newest update. If you do not have this update, you should check your test flight app and it'll get you all set up to start with the newest version of the app, but just be aware you might lose the dodls you were working on before. So what we're gonna do is we wanna animate, so we're gonna click out of that, click on the lightning bolts in the upper right hand corner. And I think what I'm gonna have it do first is move. We want Mickey to move across the screen like this. Great, play that, pretty slow. I think I'm gonna redraw that, everyone, so that he does a flip and then he stops and then he does a flip and then he stops. All right, and that's about 4 seconds worth. So then what we're gonna do is we're still clicked on Mickey Mouse. We are going to click on the lightning bolts. I'm gonna click rotate, and then we're gonna go, he moves, and then he does a flip, and he stops. And then he does a flip again, and then he stops. Let's see what that looks like, everyone. Yeah, Mickey! Oh my gosh, that actually turned out really, really cool. I'm gonna play that again one more time for you guys. Mickey Mouse is doing cartwheels here at Dodls today. Awesome, I really, really like that. All right, and another thing that I wanted to show you guys in case you've been having issues with exporting your dodl. I've showed you in the past, if you wanted to export it just like this, you drag this bottom toolbar up and you click on the little paper airplane like you want to send it, and that would export your dodl as a GIF. But if you want to post it on Instagram and you don't know how, because GIFs can't be uploaded to Instagram right now, what you can do is take a screen recording, and I'm going to show you guys how I take a screen recording. So I swipe up on my iPhone. This is what my control panel looks like right now. And then I use this little dot down here to do a screen recording. So if I click on that, it's gonna go 3, 2, 1, and then I bring this up and push play. Awesome. Then I'm gonna bring this control panel back up. I'm gonna stop the recording. I'm gonna exit out of Dodls, and there should be a notification right here, perfect, where your screen recording has now gone to your camera roll. Now I can see that here. You guys can see everything that I did without the buttons that I was pushing. And then you'll see me bring up my control panel to exit out of that. There we go. Perfect. All right, I can do that one more time for you guys. Do you guys have any questions about screen recording and exporting it as a video? There are also GIF to video converters that you can find online if you don't want to use a screen recording. If you don't have an iOS phone, there's also apps within the App Store for Android and iOS to screen record. If you do have an iOS device and you want to find it from your settings, you just go to Settings, Control Center, customize controls, and I have screen recorded added on mine, you can add it from a list down here. All right, do you guys have any questions for me about dodls or screen recording to make it a video?
We had a question, can you move the limbs of Mickey?
I absolutely can move the limbs of Mickey. So what we do is when you click on the item is I'm gonna drill into that and I'm gonna click on this arm. So we're gonna animate that and we're gonna go doot, 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 doot. And I didn't wanna move actually, I wanted to do a rotate. So I'm gonna get rid of that animation. I'm gonna click on that again and we're gonna click rotate. And we're gonna move the rotation point using this tool right here, this little circle. You can see that right now it's in the center of the item and we want that at the base of Mickey's arm. So if we play that, we see the arms moving the whole time and then he does another flip. So I will move, we wanna make sure that stays where we want it. Looks good. Now we're going to animate this arm and rotate it. Okay, and we're gonna move that rotation point to the base of the arm. We're just gonna say that that's golden. What I'm gonna do real quick is, move that up a little bit. Great. Tap out of that, and now we're going to animate the limbs really quickly. So I clicked on the character. We're gonna drill into him. Drill into this again until we get the legs. I think I have the legs and feet as a group right now, so let's take a peek. Let's animate that.
We did have a question, another one. Oh, now I'm forgetting it. No. Can you create original characters from other people's original characters as a request?
Sure, I would be willing to try that. Shoot us a DM with your original characters and a couple pictures of what they look like, and I can try my best to create that. And then if I'm able to make that dodl, I will do it here on live, and then you can share that with all of your friends on your social platforms. So I would be willing to take a look at that original character and try to make that. Thank you so much for asking. That's a really good question.
And can you draw frame by frame?
We do not use frame by frame animation at dodls. It's all fingertip animation, or stylus, if you will. You do all of the animating with your finger, so you don't have to take time to draw each individual frame. You just do the dragging motion like you can here. Animate, rotate. Move that rotation point to there. Just gonna call that golden without seeing it. It'll be a surprise. All right, now we'll push play for that and see. Oh, that's cute. And see, when I did that animation, I didn't have to do the draw a frame of Mickey's leg moving, do another frame of it moving, and build all of that. What we just did here was we dragged it with our stylus or your fingertip and made it really simple and easy. Let me see. We want this leg. I'm going to redraw that.
And then someone asked if we have the Android issues for dodl's beta fixed yet. And if you are having issues, please send us a DM and we would love to help you out with that. There are, some kinks in the process just as we're getting it out, but we would love to, we have different ways that we can figure that out for you. So feel free to send us a DM and we will respond right after the live video.
Yeah, we've had some issues with Android, but we are definitely working on it. Thank you guys for keeping us honest and willing on those, because we want to make sure that we are able to get you into beta. Oy, oy, oy. I'm just going to resize that so that it lines up pretty well. That's not bad.
We love Mickey Mouse too.
All right, we're going to keep it like that. Let's see what that looks like again. Looks like he's moving and walking. So I would just need to adjust the rotation points on Mickey Mouse to make sure that it animates exactly the way that I want it, but that's because I didn't move those rotation points. So there's a hack for you guys. So I taught you guys how to make a character do a cartwheel with the animating tools that we have, the move and the rotate. And I also showed you guys how to export your dodl as a movie by doing a screen recording. Do you guys have any questions for me about the app? We did see last time that you guys did want to see that walkthrough within the app, so I'm going to show you guys that real quick as well. So if you click in here and you click these 3 lines in the upper left-hand corner, there's the help button, and then Craig appears. He says, "Welcome to Dodles, I'm Craig. Let's take a quick tour." And we're gonna walk through that real quick. So we click yes, awesome. From the bottom tray, you can access draw, shapes, animation, undo, and redo. Drag up on the tray to see more tools. Draw, shapes, animate, undo, redo. Let's start with shapes. Yes. Joey appears. Hi, I'm Joey. Let's start rotating some shapes, excuse me. Let's add a rotating sun using shapes. Tap the shapes icon. Great, you can edit a star for our preferred look. So we're gonna click on the star, select a color for your sun. What color do you guys think I should make this star? Any color suggestions for all of you watching? All right, no color suggestions yet?
I think you should do purple.
Purple. Olivia has spoken. We are doing a purple. Access toggles from the star menu. So we'll click right over here. Great. Nice. Modify the toggles and shape corners to your liking. When finished, tap the shapes button to complete. All right, we're gonna push continue. Let's see, do we want those round? Wow, it's like a nice little round. That looks good. Let's see, do we want to start with more corners? We absolutely do. Let's see about the depth. It's kind of a pudgy. That looks good to me. What do you think, Olivia?
That's awesome.
All right, now we're done with that, so we click on that. Congrats, you completed your sun shape on dodles. Let's move onto drawing a plane. Let's go. Select draw mode. Right over here. Thank you guys for following along. Now Rika appears. Hello, Rika. All right, please select one of the 4 highlighted brush types. The ruler helps you draw straight lines. Let's see. Let's do a pen. I always do the pen. I love it. Let's edit the color. Tap the tab to see the brush tools. Select color swatches. So we've got our preset colors right over here. Excellent. Now you can pick for your paper airplane and start drawing. What color should we make the plane, you guys? Does anyone have any color suggestions?
We got lots of blue and orange and yellow. So
let's do orange. It'll look nice against the purple. I just made a dot. I didn't draw anything. I don't know if you missed that. I'm sorry about that. It says, well done. Notice the green stack button that appears when you draw. That's this over here. Tapping the stack closes out tasks, grouping the brush strokes as an object. See right there. It's my one orange dot. It's very, very small. Yeah, you can barely see it there. That's what I decided to draw. I'm so sorry. Congrats, you've completed your masterpiece on dodles. Now let's move on to animating. Start by our animation by rotating your sun. We'll continue, tap the sun to select it, access the effects panel. All right, select rotate, drag your finger around the outside of the sun, back and forth. Great, perfect. Press play to test your animation. Let's take a gander. Fancy. I love it. Close out the rotation effect by tapping on the stack. Let's modify your paper airplane before flying it. Oh, that's what I was supposed to draw. I missed drawing the paper airplane. Deselect out of the animation section. Sweet, now tap on the paper airplane so we can adjust the size and proportion. It's my one dot. So that's not doing what I wanted it to do because I have that weird dot. So we're gonna pull that back. Let's see if we can get to that dot. Nope, we cannot. Do you have a question?
Yeah, does this app have the ability to import layered documents like a small PSD?
We do not have that capability right now, but that is something that's coming. Really, really quickly, you'll be able to upload your own pictures animations, PSDs, PNGs, things like you just said, be able to use those as layers and add them to your animation. So if you wanted to draw over someone's face, you could upload that picture, draw it, exit out of that picture as a layer. This is just an example, a hypothetical, but soon you'll be able to upload those things and go from there. Now just tap on the, great.
I'm screenshotting all your guys' requests, so we're so grateful that you're requesting.
Pinch and pull anywhere on the screen to resize it. Well, because I didn't draw a paper airplane, it's really, there we go. Excellent. Access the effects so we can fly our paper airplane. All right. Select the move effect. Drag your airplane in circles around the dodl's canvas. Pew, 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 pew. Great. Perfect. Now slide up the toggle options until you see the tilt along the path and tap it. Bring that up. There it is. Now tap that on. Close out the stack. Congrats. This is your complete training. Press play to view your animation. Well, that looks pretty good to me. What do you guys think? Was that a helpful little tutorial? Access tutorials later from the inside of our main menu. Continue. Great. So now we have this dodle. I love it. That looks really good. So I'll play that one more time. This is just an example going through those tutorial tools within the app that you guys can use if you have questions. All right, do you guys have any questions for me? There it is, and then we'll go back to our Mickey Mouse. So you guys learned a lot today. You learned how to make a character do a cartwheel. You learned how to export as a movie by doing a screen recording if you don't want to do a GIF. You also learned how to do tutorials within the app if you have questions about the tools.
Are there any new updates soon?
There are updates being worked on all the time. We're not given specific dates for when there's an update, but you should check your emails if you are in beta right now, and you should be able to see when there is one.
Did we have a recent one?
We did. Right now we're at 1.0.1, I believe. So if you go into test flight and you look at the version of dodls that you have, it should say 1.0.1, and if you are not working on that one, you just have to click update in order to get the newest one. But just be aware that if you have a dodl that you're working on right now and you don't want to lose it, I wouldn't update until you're finished with that one, because you might lose the dodls that you have been working on in the older version. As always, we are curious about how you heard about us. If you were searching a hashtag, if you were followed and you decided to follow back, if you ran into us at a convention, we love to hear how you guys found out about dodls. So if you would like to tell us that, shoot us a DM, comment, let us know. So we would love to have that information. So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, shoot us a direct message or comment and we will try to get back to you, especially if you guys have issues with beta, we want to know that as well. If you have tested out the app and you are loving it and you want to tell us about it, shoot us a DM and let us know what you like about the app, and that way we know what we're doing right. We love to hear what you guys love about the app so far. All right, well, if you guys don't have any more questions for me, we are going to get on with our day, but thank you so much for joining our live tutorial today. We do have a request for the Fortnite coins animation that I'm gonna work on for tomorrow. So stay tuned, make sure that you tune in for that. Tell your friends who love Fortnite if they want to see this kind of animation tomorrow. All right, and I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow when we go live again in the afternoon. Once again, my name is Claudia here at dodls, and I hope that you all have a great day.